What's up, muscle car people? This is Bring Up Muscle Cars, and I'm Quinn. Today we have another installment for Fiesta Friday. We have Coney front shocks. We've picked these up from Whoosh Motorsports. Big shout out to Ron over there. And follow along. We'll show you how to get this job done. Okay guys, so we got the car off the ground, we pulled the wheel. Now I'm going to go through everything that we need to do in order to remove the strut. We have two main bolts here. It's an 18 and a 15 millimeter. They're going to come out. We have our wheel speed sensor. There's just a plastic or a rubber bushing here, and there's a plastic clip on the back side. We're going to remove that. We have a 10 millimeter bolt here, which is for the brake line bracket. We're going to pull that as well. And then finally, we have our end link. This requires a Allen key in the middle, and it's a 15 out here. We'll pull that. And then the traction control module bracket, well, that's also a 15 millimeter. We're going to pull that as well. So we'll check back in once I have them all out of the car. That was almost a knuckle buster. Let it wedge itself on the strut. Whoops. Okay, brake line is off. Wheel speed sensor is off. End link is off. Now we just have to pull these bolts. As you can see, they're kind of loose. I might actually throw a jack underneath there to put some tension off of the bracket.
Don't hit me in the other eye, please.
I just need a little bit on the rotor. I thought that would do it. Probably be faster with the power tool. There we go. And there, the strut is disconnected from the, I guess this is like the hub or something. Is that what you would call it? Now, moving up top, we just have three 13 millimeter bolts, which connect to the top hat. As you can see, we've removed the cowl already. We'll have a link in the description below about how to do that. So, you just go to these. This one's a 13. Whoops, that was bad, that's bad. Okay, film forward.
that 2 seconds of falling was...
I know.
Because that's not a spot you want it to fall.
Where'd it go?
Probably bounce all the way back. Don't worry, we'll get it later.
And there's our strut. All there is to it. Okay guys, we got the strut out, and what we're doing for this job is we have to reuse the old top hats. I probably should have gotten new ones, but it is what it is. So I have my spring compressors here. You can rent these from any AutoZone or Advanced Auto, or you can just be like me and rent them and then never return them and then basically buy them, but whatever. So they charge you to rent them, and then I just never return them, so I never got my deposit back, but oh well, here we are. So I'm gonna compress this spring. I'm gonna stay out of the way of this death trap, and let's see how we go. Back and forth, relatively even. And now that we have the spring compressed, we can remove our top hat. Okay guys, the top nut on the top hat was pretty tight, and it was spinning the top hat while I was trying to do it. So what I wound up doing is putting a breaker bar here like this to wedge it, and then using this large 1/2-inch drive ratchet to break it loose. After I broke it loose, I was able to just use a drill, take the nut out, and out comes the top hat and your dust guard and bump stop. So now we'll move on to reassembling our Coney strut with our lowering springs. Okay guys, so we pulled the front struts out, we disassembled them, and this is what's going to be replaced. It's going to be a Coney front strut. It's fully adjustable, well not fully, it's one-way adjustable rebound rate, which the nice thing about this, unlike the shocks that we did in the rear, I can adjust the rebound while it's in the car. So potentially make a run at autocross, feel it out, and then make adjustments as needed while I'm in grid, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna show you how to reassemble these and get it back in the car. So yeah, let's move along. So I've got a 9mm that's gonna be used to hold the shaft, and then my 18, which I'll be using to tighten this down. A pass-through set would be phenomenal. I have this.
Then why are you not using that?
Sorry, Matt. Okay, so as you can see, we have the lowering springs installed on our Coney shocks. So what we're going to do next is thread this up through the top, and maybe David or Jared can give me a hand here.
I'm not helping.
Here's the nuts.
Thank you.
And I have no idea where I am.
Oh, just push a little further. I feel it. It's right there. It's about to come in.
Oh, it's that right there.
You got to spin it a little bit. Oh. All right, there we go.
Beautiful.
I would have preferred more innuendos.
Something's funky really bad.
Where?
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to link a couple videos. Well, I'm going to link a video on this side right here, right under the S550 that you probably will like. And I'm going to link a playlist for something similar to what you just watched right here. Please click one of those. Click that subscribe button because we need as many subscribers as possible to keep bringing you this awesome content. Thanks for watching guys, and stay tuned for more action.